today. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Katrina and this is my channel, Create Something Pretty. I like to talk about sewing and creating handmade items. If that's the sort of thing that you're into, I'm sure you will enjoy what I have for you today. Now I'm going to be talking about the Sew Autumn Denim Challenge that is run by myself and the Australian YouTubers. I'm also going to be talking about my makes for March, and I'm also going to finish off with the Sew April Blouse Challenge. So that is a lot. So I better get going. I actually do have quite limited time because my kids are home on school holidays, and I think we're in the last few days. Next week they go back to school, which I'm very much looking forward to. So I'll have a bit more sewing time then, hopefully. So yes, let's get going. So I'm wearing my Marlo cardigan by True Bias, made this sometime last year. It has a really big buttons, and this fabric is absolutely awesome to wear. It's so soft. I'm absolutely loving it. So let's get going. So the Sew Autumn Denim Challenge, that is run by myself and the 4 sewists, myself included, and the 4 Sewists of Oz. We're all Australian YouTubers, and we have a challenge to sew something out of denim during the months of April and May. So we would love you to join us. You post your finished makes on the 31st of May. You have from now up until the 31st to make your items, and you can just use denim. You don't have to spend much money, hopefully maybe no money. You can upcycle, very much encouraging upcycling. You can make whatever you like. There's so much. You can make a dog coat, which I actually am going to show you a pattern for. There is so much that you could make. So I am going to be making jeans, and I have settled on the Ash jeans by Megan Nelson, mainly because it is a style that I'm familiar with, and for my first pair of jeans I wanted to be something that I know, and that I will be able to see how it fits on myself. So it's quite I'm finding it's quite a lot that I'm having to learn again. So I have gotten to the point that I have washed my denim. Thank you so much to Deb and Stacey. I'll link your channels below. These are all YouTubers. They told me that you need to, I'm using stretch denim, so they said to wash and then dry your denim. Do that twice to get the maximum shrinkage. I think it's after, don't quote me on that, but yeah, wash and then dry your denim twice. So I have done that. Didn't know that until I saw the video, until I saw Stacey's video last week, and then I double checked with Deb what she thought. And thank you ladies, I really appreciate you saying that. You may have saved me a lot of work. So that is what I have done. I've got my pattern cut out, and I am now discovering that I don't know how to grade for jeans. I grade for everything else. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been grading, and I'm discovering to grade for jeans is completely different to grading for blouses and dresses and things. So this is something new, and there's also a few new terms, parts of the body that I'm having to learn how to measure. So like measuring for the rise, the inner leg seam. I thought I knew what they were talking about until realizing my measurements weren't quite right. So yeah, so that is what I got up to this weekend just been. And then I realized I didn't have a button for my jeans. I had the zip, I had the thread, I had all that ready to go, and my fabric. Didn't have a button. And it just arrived today. I was so lucky. So these are, I've literally just pulled this out of the packaging. So I just got these on eBay. So I got myself some little buttons. I got this color because it matched the zipper. So I just grabbed these ones there. What are they called? Hemline. I made sure I got better quality ones than the birch ones that they have at Spotlight, because I've used them in the past and they just break so easily. So I'm hoping these are better quality. And I've got some little rivets as well. And so while I was there, I didn't really need this, but well, for the jeans, I got myself a bodkin to help pull through elastic and things through channels and that. So I've heard people have said that they're really good, so I thought I'd give that a challenge. So yeah, I got my little bits and pieces for my jeans. So now I just have to get going. I have been advised to use polyester cotton rather than cotton thread, so I'm gonna have to go get some more thread, unfortunately. So that means a trip to Spotlight. What a shame. So that's what I'll be doing once my kids are back at school. So yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. So that is my update of where I'm at with the Sew autumn denim challenge, so I hope you'll join us. And if you have a YouTube channel, I would love it if you talk about the challenge on your YouTube channel as well, and let us know if you're participating and what you're planning on making. So yes, that is the autumn denim challenge. Oh, and I was going to tell you about a dog coat. If you are subscribed to the Closet Core newsletter, you can access their free patterns, and they give you a password so you can go access their patterns. And I have all I have to show you is this. So this is a dog coat pattern. I'll put some photos in so you can see. So now the tutorial is on the webs on their download blog, I think they call it. The blog's actually there, but you can print out the pattern and you get that for free. So I have done that. My dog had his first grooming session the other day. So this is what made me think to get this dog coat. So I might be able to use, I'm hoping to use some scraps I have left over from my jeans, if I ever get them made, to make this coat with as well. So he's just been groomed, and now I'm worried that he's going to be cold. So yeah, that's another thought that I have for So Autumn Denim. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys are going. And don't forget, if you want to post some works in progress, to use the whip So Autumn Denim 2024 hashtag on Instagram to show us how you're going, because I keep checking that to see what people are doing. So yeah, that's our So Autumn Denim challenge. So now, what did I make for the month of March? Now I made 3 blouses, and the first one is this one. This is the Paddington top by French Navy and Peppermint magazine. French Navy did it in conjunction for Peppermint magazine, so this is a free pattern, another free pattern. So I used a cotton, Indian print cotton from Spotlight that I got on sale because I've never made this before and I wasn't sure how it was going to go. And I also wanted to try using a fabric different to say rayons, because I'm very used to using rayons. So that is why I have used this fabric. And I have altered it a little bit. There is no button placket on the back at all. I just cut it in, I folded it in half and took out the button placket so that I didn't have to do the button placket, because I couldn't imagine landing on buttons. I just thought that would be uncomfortable, and this made it a little bit quicker to make as well. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to make. It's not that difficult, a blouse really to make, not too many details. The cuffs are, I have a thread there that I have forgotten to cut. I've just noticed that. My elastic is a little bit thinner than what it's supposed to be on the pattern, so I just made my channels a little bit narrower. And this surprisingly came up quite long on me. I normally have to add these days like 2 inches to most of the patterns, but I took off heaps of length off this. It also was quite blousey on me as well, so I ended up I laid it flat, ironed it flat inside out, and I just chopped off the side and grated that into the sleeves about 2 inches because it was huge on me. Yeah, I think this is the sort of blouse, on me in particular, I felt like this needed to either be cropped or tucked in because there is so much volume in the bottom of it. I'm just wondering if maybe I could have sized down. That might be a thought for next time. So yeah, this is my top. I'm not in love with it. I need to grow. I need to have time to get used to it and figure out how to wear it. So unfortunately we are actually heading into the cooler season, so I won't have as much opportunity to wear it. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We still are having some warmish days, but it is definitely getting a little bit of a chill in the air. So I'm actually really looking forward to winter. I'm not sad about that at all, really. So that was the first item I made. This is a Paddington top by French Navy and Peppermint magazine. So it's the first item I made for March. The second item I made for March was the Sewing Revival Heron blouse, and this is the one that I have. This is what I made. So this is using a rayon that I had on clearance. This is the first time I've ever made it. It has a gathered neck. You can gather this up with elastic, or you can put a tie through as I have done, or you don't even have to have that. It does give you the option to have it so it's completely closed, there's no opening there at all, And so I just chose the opening because I thought that would look nicer on me, though. When I see it on camera like that, I actually quite like that. That's an option for next time maybe. And I went with the puffy sleeve. I was going to make this similar to a McCall's pattern that I had talked about in one of my previous videos. I'll put a picture of it up. I decided not to in the end because I thought it would be too hard to sort of match the sleeve opening together. I just wasn't sure how that was going to fit, and at the time I really didn't want to muck around with it, so I just decided to make the pattern as it is. I thought it looked really pretty on all the testers or the people who had made it on Instagram. I really liked this style. However, I'm not 100% happy with it, to be honest. I did think I was going to have elastic in the neck. I thought I might like that a bit better, but I actually just didn't like how it felt on my neck, so I ended up making a tie for it. And I wasn't even going to have ties, but I think it actually does look a little bit better with the ties. And the sleeves, they are so, when you shorten them, they're very close to the side or the body of the shirt, and it does pull up when you move your arms. And I have had this problem with another top that I made, and I really did not like how that felt when you're wearing it. I have tried to make my elastic quite loose in the arm, just sort of prevent it moving or pulling too much. So that did help a little bit. But this is another top I really do need to just wear for a little bit to really start to like it. And I haven't really had much opportunity to do that with my kids home on holidays because they're real homebodies, just like me. So yeah, it's really quite hard to get them out of the house, so I haven't really had much opportunity to wear it. So yeah, maybe I'll have time to sort of bond with this shirt and get to know it a little bit better and figure out how to wear it with what I've got. So that was a Sewing Revival Heron top. There's options to have the longer sleeves as well. I wonder if I might actually like that style a bit better, and actually after having a bit of a play with the neckline, I wonder if I would like to have it without that opening, because that looks quite pretty like that. Yeah, so that is my second make for March. The third item that I made for March I absolutely love. This is the Donny top, the Donny shirt or Donny blouse by the Friday Pattern Company. And this is using an absolutely beautiful linen blend that I purchased from the Dahlia Society. And I love this. I really love this. Oh, there's a swear word on there. Sorry about that. I forgot all about that. I'll just cover it up. I hope no one was offended. So yeah, I absolutely love this top. It is just so, it's like elevated casual. It's the best way I can describe it. It's casual, yeah, it's a little bit dressy. I did a few alterations to it. I ended up adding about 3 inches and grading out for my hips at the bottom, because this is meant to be more of a cropped shirt on the pattern, but I think it's absolutely stunning as a longer length as well. The only alteration I did was to make a narrow shoulder adjustment. Now I had made this, I'd made this previously, and I'll put a picture in of my other shirt. My first shirt, I think I did too big a narrow shoulder adjustment because I was not sure what I was aiming for. I thought it was supposed to be the shoulder seam here was supposed to be on the shoulder, and I wasn't sure if it was supposed to strap off, because the models who are on the pattern, when you check out the website, they both have the shirt on, but the shoulder seam is in different places on each of the models, so I'm not sure where it's intended to sit. So when I made it the first time, I made it on the shoulder and it was a little bit tight across the back, just a little bit. And I was hoping to try and eliminate that and make it a whole lot more comfortable. This time I decided to do, I think I did it either, instead of doing a 1 inch, I did like a 1/2 inch narrow shoulder adjustment. And I let the shoulder just hang off just a little bit. And I am so glad I did that. I don't think it's meant to be as fitted. Like, they do say it's an oversized, relaxed style. So I'm pretty sure they say that. I thought I read that somewhere. So yeah. So I'm very happy that I went back to being the more not quite as fitted style. I'm really happy that I did that. And this fabric is just stunning. Like, it has, the one thing I wanted was for this little gathers at the back to be held nicely, and I think this fabric does it absolutely beautifully. I love that it's such a casual sort of a fabric. I'm just going to cover that rude word. It's the only labels that I had left, and they went really nicely with the colour of the shirt. So I'll just try and cover that up so no one gets offended. So yeah, that's a Donny shirt by Friday Pattern Company, and the fabric is from the Dahlia Society fabric web shop. So yeah, I really recommend this fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm actually really pleased with how my facing went in around here. I was a bit worried about whether that would bag out once I put it in, but I'm so happy with it. So that Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt, and I'm very happy. So that was my third make for the month of March. So that is all my makes for the month of March. What did you think? Which was your favorite one? I'm very happy with the last one. It was definitely my favorite. So the other shirts, I think I just have to, I have to get used to. Though they are my first go at those patterns, whereas the Donny was, I had already made that. So I had a little bit more experience working on it. So yeah, I'm very, very glad that I had another go. I'm very happy with that one. I love the Sew April Blouse Challenge. I keep getting the name of that mixed up with the Sew Autumn Denim Challenge. The Sew April Blouse Challenge. Yes, so I love that challenge because I love making blouses, and I love making, like, using pretty fabrics that flow and are soft, and I just really enjoy that. I make it, even dresses made out of those materials. I love that sort of sewing. So I really didn't want to miss out on that because I was doing the other challenge. So this weekend, while I was procrastinating how to move forward with my jeans because I was not sure about a few things, yes, I decided to cut out some blouses. So sometimes you just need to step away and have a think. So I decided to cut out a blouse I've been wanting to make for ages. I have made it before and I really liked it, but I wasn't keen on the fabric that I chose at the time. So I cut out the Roscoe blouse by True Bias. This is the fabric I'm using for my Roscoe blouse, and it's a very soft, I think this is it's on the fronts or the backs of it. It's this really soft, flowy rayon. I think I picked this up, I think it might be from Super Cheap Fabrics. I'm not 100%. I bought it some time ago. It's quite fine and lightweight, so I'm hoping it's going to hold up and sit how I want it to. Yeah, so I really wanted a plain Roscoe blouse. My last one, I'll put photos up of me wearing my last one. Yeah, wasn't too keen on the fabric. I liked the colour. I didn't like the print through it. It was just too busy for me. So I've been wanting to make it again, and so I decided to go with this fabric. I was going to make the Roscoe blouse hack. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but I think I just felt like making something a little bit simple that I'd already made. It's been a long time since I've made it. I think it was quite a few years ago. So yeah, so I cut that one out, and then I decided that I would cut out another blouse. I decided I would cut out this fabric that I showed you last week. Oh, this is a little scrap of it because I can't really pull it off the table because I'm halfway through actually cutting it out. I've lost a pattern piece. I don't know what I've done. So this is the fabric that I bought from East Coast Fabrics, and it's just sort of a, I don't know, a grey black colour with just some creamy coloured flowers on it. I cut it out my Anthea blouse. So I've only ever made that once out of a Ditsy fabric. I still haven't put buttons on it. So yeah, I cut that out, and I have cut out the version that has the scoop neck. So this is the Anthea blouse hack. I did actually cut it out, the original, and then at the last minute I'm like, nope, I'm going to do the other neckline, and I just cut it. So fingers crossed it goes all right. I do seem to have plenty of fabric, so yes, that is what I've cut out next. So I'm quite excited to get going with that. I'm not sure if I'm going to really get enough time to make all these things, but I'm going to try. I would like to at least get one done, and I find having them cut out, that is the best starting point. Once I get over that hurdle, it's much easier to get it all made up. And I have actually cut out one other project which has nothing to do with any of these items whatsoever. I cut out the Logan Shacket PDF out to my size. So I'm hoping at the end of, let's say, winter, just to be safe, that I have a blouse, jeans and a shacket that I can all wear together. So exciting. So I've put in a picture of the fabric that I'm planning on using for my Logan Shacket, because I bought a whole lot of flannels about 2 years ago now. Then they're still in my stash, and I really need to work on getting rid of the bulky fabric in my stash for this this winter season, because there's so much of it. If I can move that on, I'll have so much more space in here. So that is what I'm hoping to move on to. I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed seeing everything I have for you today. Now I have one other thing that I want to show you. My dog Marlo had his first ever grooming session, and he was quite fluffy. I've got to say, he was quite fluffy, and I was getting a little bit of hair throughout the house. He is the type of dog that's not supposed to shed, but he is a first generation cavoodle. So there is a chance I don't know if he's losing puppy fur or if it's actually shedding. I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert on it. So I'll just grab my dog and I'll show him to you, because he looks so different. And he's asleep. He's been out to the local park this morning and been running around chasing the birds in an absolute ball. I'll just grab him for you. So this is my puppy Marlo, and he has had his first haircut. See, he looks so completely different. Oh, I just think he looks adorable. He looks so different to what he did before. He was so shaggy. You could barely see his eyes, which always worried me. And now his little paws, hopefully they're clean because we have been out. His little paws look so cute. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that's my little puppy Marlo. I thought you might enjoy seeing him because he is a little cutie. He's such a good dog, aren't you? Yeah, you are, don't. Please don't leave me. So that is everything that I have for you today. I am filming this a bit late, so I'm not sure how quickly I'm going to get it out with my kids home. We do have plans tomorrow, so I may not get this out till Saturday, Sunday, so fingers crossed it's this week at least. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed what you saw today. So if you did, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you enjoyed the content. And if you are not yet subscribed, I would love it if you'd subscribe. And if you want to know when my next video comes out, please hit the bell icon and that will let you know when my next video comes up. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've had a really good week and get lots of time for sewing this weekend. And please let me know if you are participating in either of those challenges. And if you want to talk about any of the Sew Autumn Denim challenge in your video, please do. I would love it if you would. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye. So April Blouse challenge. So I love the Sew Autumn what's it called? Sew Autumn Blouse. I love the Sew Autumn Blouse. No, what's it called? I can't get it right.